Fine then, let's see it, oh monster of destruction. What's up guys, I'll go Pencil here, and here we're going to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to chapter 273 of of Lava, which is known as Monster of Destruction. And I've heard things about this chapter. Scary things. Devious things. Dastardly things. As an Isagi fan, exclusively. The Ren fan part of me, he ain't that big, but he exists. Apparently he's supposed to be through the roof. He's supposed to be creaming everywhere, painting the whole wall white. But that comes at the cost of Big Soggy, but ultimately I'm just excited. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop right into it. Heading me. Are you ready? A 3, a 2, a 1, go. What's up guys, that guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, you know what time it is. Of course, it's Peak Lock Peak every week that Nomori Kondosho Sensei decide to cook up a little bit. So you know we got a pre-draw. Naturally, the binding vow is still in place. It's still in place. And unless that Ikiguri chapter is so absolutely wackadoo garbage, I think that binding vow is going to be there. Ollie's going to pop off where if there's a single whack chapter, if I ever have to end a review resheathing the blade and then just never unsheathing it again because the chapter was trash, that guy with the kitchen will become canon. I got the ingredients down there in the kitchen already. Trust me, it will become canon. I'm willing to keep the stakes of that binding vow ready and active. Hopefully I will never, ever need to do it. But, of course, let's actually hop right into chapter 273. Monster of Destruction. Rinsan! The Nase, you're so trash. Is the Nase maybe in the top 23? I feel like but then again, he got a volume cover. But then again, so many characters have a volume cover. But he got a volume cover. I'll have to make a list. Before this game is over, I'll have to make a list of who I think the top 23. I think maybe there's room. Isagi, Hiyori, Raishi. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it all the time I don't here. But I feel like maybe there's room. He got a volume cover. It'd be wild. It'd be absolutely wild. Because I don't think Naruhaya got a volume cover. Should have been foreshadowed. But like, I'm trying to think. I guess he has to. I'm sorry. That's the thing though. Nanase? Really? But we'll see. Let's see. Rinsan! Here I go. You tepid wimps. I know tepid is the official translation. I really miss lukewarm. I know that's like the wrong improper translation. Like the improper translation has a bunch of weird stuff in, which is ironic because it's actually responsible for a lot of like Pulak's meme community. A lot of the unofficial translations are the reason we have Isagi saying certain things. But the transition from lukewarm to tepid is like, I mean, they mean the same thing, but tepid just seems like so much softer a word, right? Like, it just doesn't hit the same. Like, calling somebody lukewarm versus being you're tepid. Like, technically, you can put the same edge on it, you can put the same emphasis to kind of have a similar effect, but I just feel like it doesn't exactly hit the same. It's a little soft, but alright, let's see. Here I go, you tepid wimps. Interesting lineup here. Hiyori, Kyoto, and I wonder if he's gonna make it to top 23. Is he really gonna cook? I mean, that pass to Kaija was impeccable. Was it top 23 impeccable though? From no value to top 23. I don't know. I mean, I would take 10 cures over a single a quarter of Ikiguri. So, I mean, Kyoto, don't keep fighting if you need to do it. But let's see, Hiyori, Kyoto, and Raichi. What an interesting trio right here. They're all gonna get cooked to ring, please. Wait. No. I was legit about to say, as long as my son gets spared, I don't care. Corona's right there. Corona, you already got cooked by this man before he was fully locked in. Corona, please. For the sake of your dad, bro, get out of there. Run. He is, like, if I saw this, say like I own a team, right? Say I as the individual, own a team. We'll call it the pencil pushers for some reason or another. And I saw this 16-year-old kid genuinely tweaking out on live television. I don't care if he suddenly becomes the best player in the world. I'm not selling t-shirts of that, dog. Like, imagine you're a kid at home watching one of the final matches of the Neo English League, which has been this super crazy broadcast for Block TV, and you see this guy just genuinely crash out, tongue out and all, bug-eyed, drooling. Remember, none of that ego stuff is real. They don't see the cool destroyer aura. They don't see the tentacles leaking off of them. None of that. This is just a 16-year-old genuinely tweaking out live on the world stage. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that. Like, I get it. It's all about, like, soccer skill, and obviously Rin's probably going to go absolutely crazy with the chapter's name for him. I've heard things. I'm scared. I've heard things. But, like, my main thing is, that's just not... It goes back to everything I keep saying. But I feel like this is one of the worst examples of it. Like, every single time Kaiser would, like, tweak out live on the world stage, like, when he started screaming, that's not a couple chapters ago. I feel like now it's been at least like 15, maybe 17 chapters ago when he missed and he genuinely like screamed. I'm like, dude, you are on live TV. The whole world is watching, dog. Like, I'm sorry. You can't be doing certain things you just don't do. And like, I know you may be looking at me like, Pencil Man, do you know what you do in half your reviews? Of course I do. I have to edit them all. I know what I do. But still, I'm technically on the world stage, but I ain't on the world stage. There ain't people watching me live. I'm recording and I can make the conscious decision. There's some times where I've cut things out. I've cut out bits. I've cut out jokes. I've cut out entire segments of videos before. I'm like, wait, that's a little bit dangerous. And I know, Ren, you're caught up in the moment, dog, but put that tongue away. What you mean? It's time for Hold on. Let me hit the season 1 Ray Chase fresh out the box Sukuna. Women and children. Well, actually, it wouldn't be women and children in Ren's case. It'd be players and fools. Players and fools are running everywhere like maggots. Oh, morals. It only a massacre. Okay. Ren, tweak out that. But, oh no, is he seriously gonna... Shido, dog. Get free. Unlatch yourself, broski. He's about a 1v3 all. Why? Who? The only person who stands a chance physically is Raichi. Like, I know Hiyori's like 6 foot, but like, Corona. He literally flipped you, bro. He literally flipped. Like, you know what? I'll give credit to people like me who are like 3 feet tall. If you do wholeheartedly charge at someone that's like 5 times your size, more power to you. No! Never! Why would I do that? I mean, I guess you gotta do it. You gotta fight back, but Corona, my son, he's gonna do you dirty. You're my friend, he's gonna do you dirty, Raichi. You can get done dirty, dog. It's not like I don't like you. But like, out of the 3 characters here, I'm not talking about you, Marty, please. You won't cook. We need Rin to score. But out of the 3 here, right, you do fall on the bottom, my friend. Which is crazy, because both of these characters were introduced well after you, right? How wild is that? I love Corona way more than I like Raichi. And Corona hasn't really been a character until Manshine. Am I even tweaking saying Manshine? I may genuinely be tweaking saying, I think he hasn't really been a character. I think he started becoming a character in Ubers. What was he really doing? No. Yeah, it was Manshine, because Interplanetary Hotline started there. Then, like, all Uber's game went with very little of that. But still, Manshine, less than 100 chapters ago, Hiyori was a character back in 3rd selection, and then had the moment in the U20. But still, much shorter than Raichu, who's been there basically since round start. But my son, and my other son, my older son and my younger son, unfortunately, I can smell y'all getting cooked, but let's see, maybe not. Oh my word. Corona, how did he blitz you? Corona, you're one of the speedsters, dog. You're supposed to be one of the It's only supposed to be Yuki, Maya, Chigiri, and you. Not in that order. But still, how did you get blitzed? No! He didn't even interact with you, dog. He straight ran past you. Okay, he did interact. But still! Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. I was getting on your case, Corona, but you turned, you pivoted. Okay, that's my son. I birthed him. I'm telling you. If you were to do a DNA test for Corona right now, he would be 100% that guy with the pencil. Yes, I did lose one of my teeth. It fell out and then grew into Corona. I can't give birth traditionally. I don't do it like the mech games do it. I don't hurl up eggs. A little bit too painful. Can't be doing all that. But still, this is one of my regrown shark teeth, and that's why he has sharp teeth himself. So like that's my son. Look at him, look at him, look at him. The short turn, hold on to it, he's gonna be cooked. Too slow. I mean, Rin, he did catch you. he did hold on to you, and like notably, he did that purely himself too. Like he already comes in and goes for the grab a second later, but like Corona does get on you. Let's see, more. Ooh, the back pass to who? Oh, to the Ness. Oh wait, no, that's what you meant to. That's what you meant. I was about to say Ness. There's nowhere in this good green earth you are losing to the Nase, bro. I was about to get on Ness's case so bad. All right, okay, but the backspin pass through a 2-man, technically through a 3-man, right? She's there through a 3-man, straight to Tokimitsu, straight to the Nase. Oh, did he throw himself back? What kind of? Yeah, I can't tell because the palm wound. I'm assuming, but that's because I guess I can kind of see it. Yeah, I can kind of see it. It'd be tricky though, because I'm guessing because the push back, you need to stomp with either your right foot or your left foot. I mean, I guess technically you can do both. You do the jump back, but he had his arm, so he literally had to like go slack in his arms. He probably had to like completely relax his arms because you can see he's holding Hiyori and Corona back so he can do the back foot pass with his left. Then presumably he just, since they're holding him back, he uses the force that they were pushing him with to hold him back, along with his own backwards momentum from leaping backwards in order to completely escape, like letting his arms go slack, sliding over their shoulders and being made free of them. Okay. Bring me more. Rin, you're a fiend. This is unhealthy. Bring me more to my imagination. But you know what? I like that. You can see Rin, he's lost it. His good mind is done. But even though it's naturally in his ego to be a destroyer, right? Like bring out the best of somebody's greatest strength and then destroy it, he's not entirely illogical. Because look who he decided to spin around. He straight up ignored Corona because who reacted to him? Even though, see, that's why he's my son. That's my child. But like, note, Rin charges past Corona. Corona, being the short turn expert, immediately gets around, holds Rin back. Rin, upon realizing that Loki got me locked down a little bit, passes the ball into Nase, sets up clean to rotate around Hiyori. And now Hiyori's acting as a blocking wall to Corona. Because if he went around to Corona, the moment he tried to do that rotation around Corona would just sharp turn and right back on him. So look at you, oh great destroyer, oh great monster of destruction. Scared of my son, scared of my seed, scared of my boy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Corona. Inspire fear, even in the destroyer. Let's see. To my imagination. Ooh, Nanase? Why is that cross kind of clean? Why you have cleaner cross than Yukimaya? Why is Yukimaya not in this game? Why is Yukimaya not in this game? Who are you? Mensa? Get off the field. Can you imagine? Like, Noah, what are you cooking right now, bro? You have the 1v1 Emperor. You have a whole other speedster sitting on the bench. And you got Mensa? What has Mensa done? Legit, what has he done? In the entire 100+ chapter 1 of the New Aegis League, what has he done? You have Yukimaya on the bench. What? No, I've seen a lot of Noah apologists recently, and I'm gonna straight up call him Noah apologists because now suddenly everyone's like, oh well, Noah's actually the best coach. See, you know, Noah did a real good training for. He didn't. What? Noah's still, at least unless I'm tweaking. The only thing he said was get good and be rational. That's it. He didn't do any specific training for him like Chris. He didn't give him any sort of general plan structure to follow, or any sort of real structure to follow like Snuffy did. He did better than Lava Hino, because Lava Hino didn't teach him anything. I mean, Lava Hino gave him an idea, but that was it. And then, who am I missing? Loki also kind of just hasn't done anything. Both of these two coaches, the top coaches of the undefeated teams, have kind of just been sitting there relying on their players. And of course, it's worked out for both of them, but still, I'm not going to suddenly backwards glaze Noah. I mean, I guess you could give him credit, as Loki does, for the whole dual dragon system. But once again, that's born of Kaiser's animosity towards Isagi, which is entirely independent of what Noah even said he wanted. He specifically told Kaiser, hey, don't do that last game. And that's why Ness had to come in and be anti-Isagi last game, which led to Isagi's first goal. So, like, realistically, I can't give Noah credit for nothing. So, not that I've been cooking. But let's see. To my imagination. But this cross is clean, though. And I'll say, if Yuki Maya was here, that cross wouldn't have been that clean. You would have lost that ball and we'd be switching back to offense. But still, and I'll say, the cross is kind of clean. Let's see. Bro trapped it. Oh, wait, no, he didn't even trap it yet. Look at that. He already... Oh. No, you fell for the fake out my side. No. Because, look at that. Hiyori's barely unable to reach him. And that I don't even blame him. I don't even blame them both for going for the slide here. That looks like a shot. That looks like a shot, and you can't risk it. Like, notably, I was about to be like, my son, why didn't you charge around to block his left? Because you already got Hiyori on the right, so obviously that wasn't going to be the case. But, like, why didn't you go block his left? But I get it, because the way that ball's coming, Corona would have had to make the 50-50 shot there. He would either have to hope that Raichi made it in order to block just the traditional direct shot, and who knows, Raichi may not be able to block the entire thing, because once again, Raichi covers this area of the goals, about that half, then Gagamaru covers right there. He can go for the 50-50 there. But then Corona kind of needs to come in and fully block everything. I can't blame my son there. That's kind of just like, it's those choices you kind of have to make. Like, I always bring a Fighters for an example. Sometimes you just gotta reflect. Like you're sitting in a block string, and it's like, okay, no matter what I do here, I need to reflect. If they level 3, whatever. If they do, like, literally every option's answered unless they throw. Unless they Dragon Rush you. That's it. That's the only time. And I've had multiple moments like that, where I've been sitting in block strings for, like, not minutes, but, like, I've been sitting there for long enough that it actually starts to bother me, and I'm like, oh no. The mental stack, it's bothering me. He's going to get his assist back if I let him reset this fake behind block string one more time. Let me reflect, and then I get Dragon Rushed. I'm assuming they're about to get Dragon Rushed right now, because this seems like a schmix-up. It looks like he's going for the direct shot here, but I know Rin. Look at how he plants that foot. I think that's the rider. To the... Ooh. Oh! Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm gonna take a sip. 1 second. We're gonna take a sip. Boy, if you don't... Oh, wow. You not working? I hope this is working. I'm scared. It is not changing. That bothers me deeply. Please be heard. Please be heard. Oh, Lord. I hope I'm being heard. I mean, it's not blinking. Well, just hope. I'm gonna hope it's still running. But essentially, dog, that's clean. That's clean as all get out, bro. He traps it. That's even crazier now I think about it. He's in midair. He stomps with the right, traps with the left, turns on his heel, uses the fact that Hiyori's behind him to hit a flip rotation on him. Bro essentially did the opposite of what he did to Corona. Where Corona had the ball, and then Rin came in, slid under him, causing Corona to flip over him. Instead, Rin gets the ball, traps it on some Nagi type beat, flips over Hiyori. Like, legit, this is insane. Because he's back-to-back with Hiyori here, which initially he wasn't. That's even crazier. So Hiyori likely went in with the left. And then Rin uses that to get back-to-back with Hiyori, traps the ball, flips over him, and then lands into shot setup.
Alright, my apologies, Mr. Itoshi. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Okay, golly. He's clean with it. Please be working. I'm so scared. I'm going to record the rest of this review under the assumption this is working. If I click and it's not, oh man, I'm going to be so bad. But let's see. Destruction of my limits. Jeez. All right. So that's crazy. Because you know what? The big thing that's so crazy about that, none of Hiyori's skills have to do with that. None of Raichi's skills have to do with that. I mean, maybe Raichi's somewhat body blocking. And none of Corona's skills have to do with that. Rin's just doing things. He's legit pulling an Nagi right now. He's straight flow Nagi at the moment. He's just freestyling. He's wilding out. Like, I got on his case for avoiding my son Corona. He didn't want the smoke. He didn't want the ones with my son. But in this way, he's genuinely doing straight nonsense. All legal nonsense, as far as I know. Once again, I'm not the biggest football player or football fan, so I don't know. But it seems like genuinely legal nonsense to put him in a. Where did you two come from? Hold on a second. Where were you two? Where on this good green? And where did you two go? Now I'm all confuzzled. I did not see. Hold on. I did not see Rin. I did not see Sagi nor Kaiser, and suddenly they appear, and it looks like Shido and Raichi just flat out disappear. Okay, that's a little. I don't even see any like lead up, but I'm assuming they could just get there. But still, that's a little whack. Y'all know where y'all came from. Darn, what's with those moves? He's tweaking right now, Kaiser. He's tweaking live on air, just like you were, except his is way more effective. Let's see. I'm not gonna make it. Rin's range. Is he really about to score just like that? Is he seriously about to just pile on him just like that? What was that? Are you tweaking, bro? Tweaking even harder than usual? What's happening? He's not shooting? He could have scored. So why? I know the... If he does what I think he's going to do, he just cracked his... Is he... Because that flip was... How much chapter do I have left? I'm not even halfway through the... Rin Itoshi, I swear, bro. That's not it. You would say... Yo. Hop off his schmeat. Please, bro. Hop off. You're gargling. You're choking on it, Rin. You're choking on it. You're literally suffocating right now. Hop off. Sweet mother of mercy, Rin Itoshi, if you don't hop off that damn tip. You're not even on the tip. You're on the whole line. Get off. Now, get off. Ain't no way this man stopped the entire play. And why are y'all just standing there? If y'all don't man, I would drop kick. There's no way on this good green earth this man stopped the play. You'd say that I'm still tepid, right? Say was not this good. I'm sorry. I don't care how broken he ends up being when we finally get reintroduced to him. He was not this good before. He was simply not. He literally got humbled off screen by some randoms in Spain. He was not this good before. Nowhere on this good green earth, on this good green planet was this man this good before. There's no way we're stopping the play and everyone's standing there staring because you want to... Lord. Even if I scored now, it wouldn't help me evolve, right? How much... You still have more game to play, right? Like you still have another goal to score? Like, dog, what is wrong? What is wrong? Like, what is actually wrong with you? You are a genuine tweakster, my friend. What is... And why is everyone just... Maybe this is taking place for like half a second, but like, why are y'all just standing... If y'all don't take that ball from that man, I'll say, it wouldn't help me evolve, right? Burning up my life means finding the strongest enemy and smashing my strongest self against them. I mean, yeah. But... And then once again, I guess that's just a fundamentally different philosophy between myself and Ren. I have always valued challenge. Something about it. I'm not always in terms of like every aspect of life. Because for the longest time, now I try to play all video games on the hardest available difficulty from round start because I love myself. But heck, you're looking at a guy who hasn't completed a single Souls-like. People have been asking me to play Lies of P, so I can do a story analysis on that. I may do that over on the Twitch channel. I literally just got, purchased, last night, Black Myth Wukong. I've heard that may be a Souls-like, or it's just an open world game. I don't know. I did absolutely no research on that game, so I have no clue. But I do want to play it, because, I love Sun Wukong. I have Bloodborne. I may play Bloodborne for stream. Why not? Sure, it'd be a Souls-like. So technically, that's the hard game genre that I haven't tapped into. Oh, well, actually, technically, but then again, I never beat Neo 2. I have Neo 2. I got through a majority of Neo 2, but I did that with Homie. And then we didn't complete the game because the final boss didn't let us do his co-op. And we barely made it double teaming everything. So we never do that game. So I've never completed a Souls-like game before. Not even Elden Ring. I've heard so many good things about it, never even bought it. But with that being the case, I get the allure of challenge. I've always loved a good challenge. In my opinion, some of the best matches I've ever had in real life, in sports, in video games, it always came to someone who was essentially my cold hard equal overall. Like, some of the best races I ever had, me and Broski were neck and neck. Like, legitimately, it was a tenth of a second, 100th of a second of difference between me and them for who's going to win or lose. Some of the most intense Smash sets I've ever had we were doing first to 5. We were both at 4. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, money's on the line, and we're both sweating buckets and the controller's gonna fall on our hands. The most intense fighters match I had, we were running a first to 10. It took 3 hours because we kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We took breaks in between. Like, it was legit that sweaty. And I get that. But one thing I'll never do, I will never sell a first to 5 or a first to 10 or any sort of thing because I want to make it harder. That's like me giving up in the middle of a boss fight because, oh, well, I learned it too much. Maybe I should just let the boss kill me so I can, like, restart it. Then I'll do even better next time. I'll no damage it. No! I mean, refight the boss again later to try and no damage it. But in the moment, I'm always going for it. I'm a fiend for it. I love victory. It's in small things. I itch and scratch for it. So that I don't get. I don't get resetting a play, especially when there's more game left. If this was like the game-winning goal, then maybe. But Rin, now he's gonna score anyway. Because once again, I've seen a lot of people, especially now, even with his awakening, fully doubling down on the idea that Rin will go scoreless this game. No, I still think I am under no delusion that BM's gonna lose. I still think he's gonna win, score the final goal. But still, the idea that Rin would do something so ludicrous, so insane, so stupid, so idiotic, I cannot believe that he's this much of a dumb bubblegum. Let's see. Fighting the strongest enemy and smashing my strongest self against them. Oh, you give back to Charles of all people. Gather up if you want to die with me. I don't. Under no context, I don't. Win? Sure. Die now! But let's see. Ooh, he even got Charles tweaking. Then again, if he gets Charles to lock in, that's a pretty clean play. Huh? What's he doing? I don't know. He could have scored, but he didn't like it, so he's doing it over. If this were an official match, he'd be banned for life for that nonsense. That's the thing. Once again, I go back to what I mentioned earlier in this chapter with Rin tweaking. And how if I was a manager, I wouldn't buy him. Or like I wouldn't make an offer to him. Same thing that Loki says right here. Even if it's not an official match, if I'm making an offer, I'm not making an offer for a guy who's going to give up on a play because it was too easy. You're stupid. You're invaluable. I will go with every other striker that has shown themselves here that's willing to go for a goal. Bar would not have stopped. Isagi would not have stopped. Kaiser would not have stopped. No other striker would be stupid enough to stop. It's stupid, even if it is for the greater evolution. Oh, the desire to go ever stronger. Oh, my toes are curling at the thought of it. The challenge must make me moist. Yeah. No reason would I ever, because why would I endorse that? Why would I want that? What in the world is stupid? Let's see. Yeah, thanks. Talk about a morbidly fascinating egotist. Morbidly is alright. He killed ancient, like, I don't know. On the world stage, Rin? On the world stage? You a liability, big dog. You a big liability. I mean, he's gonna score anyway, so he's probably gonna get like $1 million for this, but still. Rinitoshi is insane! Me. Isagi. You see, that man's nuts! For what reason? One more time! You idiots! If y'all, honestly, sacrifice somebody. Break his ankle. Mensa, do something useful. Just dive full. Take both cleats. I want you to standing drop kick that man's ankles. Straight hard. Just shatter the bone. I don't care. I legit don't care if we lose Ray for the rest of the series. Break his femur. Break his femur. He asked for it, dog. If he's really doing like this, if he's moving like this, shatter his bones, bro. He clearly wants it. It's all for the challenge. It's all for the desire. It's all for the flow. Do it. Let's see. One more time. Rin, you're the same as you were in the U20 game. No. Are you chasing after something beyond that? Yeah. Which, once again, I don't think Sei was this strong, Rin. I think you're kind of just glazing. think you're kind of just hopping on tip. I think you're joking on it, bro. I think twists, tricks, motions of extreme devotions. I think you're doing even more than that, Rin. Hop off. Let's see. Up until now, there have been these guys like Nagi, Baro, and Kaiser who seem like prodigies, but the way you are right now, you're the first. No, please, Isagi, don't hop on his tip too. Isagi, please. I mean, really? I think that's kind of a lot. Maybe there's a different statement. I feel like that's low key, kind of Caperton. I'm gonna say, hold on, let me hit the line real quick. I feel like you're the only person who I just can't handle. Oh yeah. I can see why the Isagi fans are losing their mind. Yeah. He straight stabbed the puzzle pieces, bro. Overcooked. I mean, BM's gonna win. Isagi's gonna win. He's gonna finally analyze Rin. He's gonna figure out what he's doing. He's gonna add it to his own kit. He's gonna transcend Rin. But still, who I just can't analyze logically. You monster. Oh, roll credit. You monster of destruction. You're a truly incomprehensible creature. Once again, I feel like Baro kind of fit into the mold of something you can't analyze traditionally. Like, the moment he started playing irrationally, or at least to Snuffy's rationality, it's like you also lost track of him. And he also, like, shattered both you and Kaiser's ankles at the same time. Two of the best Metavision users we've seen in the series. So, like, saying you can't, analyze him logically, I guess, maybe? Because I suppose he's stupid. Once again, it goes back to what he said. Rin's insane. To the point where, like, yeah, I guess you can't analyze him logically because he makes stupid decisions. All for the sake of a fever. All for the sake of desire. But, like, I wouldn't say he's beyond reason. I'd say you could dissect Itoshi Rin if you really needed to. And you're going to. It's like, I have faith. You may be bamboozled right here, right now. But you're going to cook. I'm waiting for that Maharaga wheel spin, bro. You're going to make, ooh. This also looks like thumbnail material, but this has to be thumbnail material. He's literally stabbing the puzzle pieces. Let's see. Have you... Wait. Did he say have you or something? Haven't you fools ever risked your lives for soccer? I risked my reproductive rights when I played goalie. And then the strongest striker in history, aka the guy on my team at the time, got me right in the family jewels. Still don't know if I can have kids to this day. I'm scared. Very scared. But that's about it. That's the only time I'd say I'd ever risked my life for soccer. No, it's never been that deep. But, I mean, maybe it's that deep for some people. I don't know. I wonder if you were to, like, ask Messi or Ronaldo or Mbappe, like, is it ever this deep? Is it ever this deep? Let's see. Ain't no way y'all are shaking from this man's sheer presence. If y'all don't Raichi, for the greater good, dog. Just go shatter his ankle. Oh, come on, bro. Let's see. Haven't you ever lived by offering up everything just to annihilate someone? Okay, I can somewhat understand that. Once again, I reference it all the time. 4x200. Last leg. I literally felt myself deatomizing. Or at least, like, I'm not sure. I feel like every person who's, like, run or done something at their physical limits, like, you were pretty sure if you were to go any harder. Have you ever had that feeling, like, in your fingers, and maybe it leaked? Like, the farthest it ever went was, like, my whole hand. Like, you could literally almost feel the individual cells pumping blood throughout your body. You could feel that you were pushing your body so hard that if you were to try and drag out even an ounce more, you would legit collapse on the spot. I've had a moment like that. Like I've mentioned before, 4x2, last leg, running as hard as humanly possible. At least for me at the time. Obviously, I was nowhere near the fastest, furthest thing from it. But I caught that man. I hawked him down. I didn't spit on that thing. But I ran that man down with every fiber of my being. I remember crossing that line and immediately collapsing the moment I turned onto the field. I literally crossed, ran maybe like an extra 30 meters because I had to slow down. I didn't want to just hard stop and shatter my ankles. And then I literally couldn't feel my feet or my hands. I'm shocked I didn't drop the baton. That's how hard I was gripping the baton, and that's how hard I was driving. That's the only time I could literally say I put everything, like straight up a binding. Like if I lose this race, everything is over. That I can agree with. There's that time where I've given everything, fully laid down, like I said, darn near binding vow on it. Let's see, just to annihilate someone, somebody give me an undefeatable phantom stronger than Say. Once again, Rin, I think you're just on tip a little bit too much, bro. I think you're on tip a little bit too much. Let's see. Offer up your life and give it to me. Yet no. Oh, and that's the end of the chapter. No. I'm not doing that. It sounds sweet. Sounds like a nice idea. Not doing that. But overall, a W chapter. I can see why the whole fandom exploded. Like, notably, whenever I try, for the chapters I do live reactions to, and I do any review to, I try to avoid as much, like, fandom information as possible, because I want to give you all my raw thoughts, right? Like, me, whether I end up changing my mind later or not, after further exposure, after a live reaction, that's fine. I want to give you my live reaction, my raw thoughts. But, naturally, I'm being on the internet to post every single day. I'm going to naturally just slurp up some information from the world around me. And I heard how this chapter had the Rin fans busting everywhere, painting the entire world white, and the Isagi fans shaking in their boots. And I can see exactly why. This chapter sort of culminates and puts Rin at the pinnacle. If there was any doubt that Flo Rin was the strongest character in the Blue Lock project, this chapter clearly lays an end to it. He legit body bagged the entire team. Anyone relevant, like, maybe Mensa or Ness wasn't involved in this initial immediate scoring opportunity where it's just basically hard confirmed he could have scored. Even with Gagamaru there, even with Rin and Kaiser there, he could have just pulled what Baro did, but even crazier off a backflip, off a trap backflip over another human being. Yeah. He's the strongest. I'd say it goes something like this. It goes regular Rin, Metavision Isagi, a gap. Well, I'd say Metavision, it goes regular Isagi, regular Rin, Metavision Isagi, Kaiser, just in general, I'd say Metavision Kaiser, then Flo, I'd say Flo Kaiser, Flo Isagi, and Flo Rin. I think he is just at the top, even above Kaiser at this point, because Flo Kaiser, he was crazy, but he wasn't this crazy. He wasn't this buku bonker. This man's pulling off tech I didn't even know was tech. So overall, a W chapter. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please do me a favor and leave Foolish Beast. Leave Foolish Beast in the comment section down below. And thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure the notifications so you not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below, where you can support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You can also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of those perks include the live reactions, every other series I review, and a few variations on my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 20 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dago the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members: Zera, Greyhound, Eternal Flame, NMA, Real Rare, Redwolf 4765, Paris Arnold, Astro, and Brandon Payne. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons: Zombie Hunter, Sean, Midnight Lord 21, King, Meliodas, Kevin, Encarnacion, Josh Brown, and A+A. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 members: Autumn, Mornings, Lazo, and Fine. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members: Robbie Uchiha, Jay Warrior, and AZ Void. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our $10 patrons: Michael Williamson, Joaquin Munoz, and Idem Okami. And I'd like to give a final gargantuan thank you to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.